everybody. So here we have a Feng Shui expert, a very dear friend of ours. Sabrina has been in our life for quite a while. She actually Feng Shuied mine and Galina's homes and even our office at Corker and Sawyer Smith right here in Westfield. So welcome.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me.
So one of the things that we would like to talk about is all the ways that you can use Feng Shui to better your life, right? So tell us, what is it that people generally don't necessarily know what Feng Shui is, right? They're curious. Tell us what it is and what it could help with and work for.
Yeah, sure. So Feng Shui is a science. It originated in China 2,000 years ago.
Okay.
And it's been used to support our lifestyles. So at the time it was the emperors that needed support, but nowadays we use it to be in harmony with our environment and for selling of homes. Right now, biometric design is very, I don't know if you're aware of what it is, but biometric design is everything that's sustainable. So we use it in architecture, etc. And Feng Shui really is the root of that.
It's like living with your environment and making your environment work with you.
Yeah, so it supports you. Your house basically is not just your little haven, but it supports your life in general. So your health, your mental health, your relationships, your career, your goals, achieving your goals. So making sure that every area in your house is in harmony with where it's supposed to be will actually lead you to have a balanced lifestyle.
Okay, so what are some of the problems per se that Feng Shui could resolve? Like if some of the struggles that someone's facing, that they would consider, you know what, let me study the energy of my home and see how I could improve it.
So I've had clients with a variety of issues that reached out to me. One example could be career.
Okay.
So if your career, someone could have lost their jobs and they want to really focus on their next move in their life, then I will look at their career, their life path, which is the north sector of the house. So I will look at the house, the floor plan, create all the different areas on the floor plan, map it out, and determine what corresponds to the career, to success, to achieving goals, and to money. So you can activate those by just changing either a few accessories or paint color or, furnishings in terms of upholstery, the color of a table, a rug, creating
little details. You don't have to redo your home.
You don't have, making sure that the basic is covered, which is really the feel of every room, where the furniture is positioned and the wall color. That's the first basic Feng Shui start, where you would take it from. Then after that, you can look at specific areas and make tweaks. And then you also have from the beginning, if you have a house that's being built, then you can partner with me as an architect and determine where we should put the kitchen, where we should put.
In the very beginning.
So everything is located where it's supposed to be for that specific inhabitant.
Versus trying to fix it later.
Exactly.
Oh, it's so fascinating. Yeah. So today we're actually at a beautiful, beautiful, fully renovated, updated, and expanded Victorian Queen Ann in Westfield, New Jersey. And this home is for sale. It is staged. All the furniture you see in this home is staged. But Sabrina is kind enough to kind of point out a couple of things that could be done, little adjustments, to maybe facilitate the sale to be a little bit better and smoother. So we are currently for sale and we're super excited to handle it. So what would we do? And some of the things that you
the first thing you would do is look at the entry, from the outside, and then coming in, because the front door is the mouth of the house. So it's the communication with the outside world. So clearly you want more visibility. You want people to see that it's for sale and you want to attract them to come in.
What would be your first base? Is floor plans? Very helpful?
Yeah. Okay. Having a floor plan to scale is very important. And then if you basically divide with compass directions where everything falls. Okay. And that will tell me, okay, the entry falls in this sector, so I'm going to put this color to be in harmony with what nature intends.
Okay.
So in that tone, a little water in that area is okay, a little, but you would put, pillows that would have, the pink is considered an earth element. So it's an old pink, we call it in French.
I also like how it matches the stained
So you
glass,
have a little
like
bit of a
brings
fire element, because you could put a candle. If we had a candle, we could put a candle in there, and that would become, very well balanced. So this area, for example, has a mirror. I'm very happy that the mirror is not facing the door, because the front door is, like I said before, the mouth of the house. So it's communication with the outside world. It's all the positive energy that would be coming into the house, including people visiting the home to potentially purchase it. So you would be sending out the positive energy that's coming into the home. So,
almost like returning it back.
Exactly.
Okay, so we don't want that.
You do not want that.
Okay.
So I'm happy that it's not facing the front door.
Okay.
We're still in the west, touching a little bit of the center of the home. So the metal element is great. Mirror is also very metal. I would soften it maybe with also a little earth in here.
Plant, a real plant?
So plant is actually not earth, it's wood. Yes.
Okay.
It's easy to make the mistake. So do I have anything that's earth?
Sabrina brought toys. She came
a
fully
few.
equipped with all the things that could fix all of our issues.
Yes, and I borrowed all this from Heirloom, downtown Westfield.
Oh my gosh, we're so glad.
We enter the living room, which is southwest and then south. So the southwest is earth, and it's supported by fire. And the south is fire, and it's supported by wood, but it's a fire element. So here, what do I see? I see some elements that are wood, but I see also a lot of water with the blue. So I would probably switch out and bring maybe something that is a little more fiery. So what I'm trying to do here is bring a little bit of that fire and earth element in here, by bringing the purple is a fire color, orange is earthy. So I'm trying to bring some of these elements in here. So I first started with Feng Shui. I was very attracted to the idea of using energy and nature and balance to create harmony in my own life, and then in my clients' houses. And then it led them to ask for my services to help decorate their homes. They were saying, it's nice, Sabrina, you tell me to buy, something that's green, the curtains, florals, etc. Can we go shopping together? So I started that way. I took them shopping, and after doing the Feng Shui consultation, and little by little, it turned into really a passion of mine. And, I've had about a decade of doing it now. I've worked in furnishing, so I know how to source furniture. I have relationships with vendors, so I can really help from, Feng Shui itself or interior design on its own, or both. The combination.
Thank you so much for joining us today. We learned so much about energy and home flow and how easy it is to fix a lot of issues. We're super excited to test this theory on this home. Hopefully we will sell it super fast, maybe even this weekend for top dollar, but we will definitely circle back with Sabrina to update her. If you have any questions for Sabrina or me,
it's all over town. When it comes to buying or selling, you deserve local agents who know this town inside and out, because this isn't just a market for us, it's home.